Alright, so we're going to try something a little different today. I wanted to stop doing random for a minute because I have just been having such success with melting that I want to see. I've never really tried that hard to get like a high win streak. So this streak right now, it already was with melting and awoken twice. So I'm just going to continue with it, and we'll count the streak as if we had sort of just stayed with them. So let's see if we can do this. I'll try to explain decisions along the way, but I will do maybe a proper, like, full-on tutorial maybe one day if I do end up getting a pretty good streak with this combo, because I think that kind of proves that the combo and strategy that I kind of use here is pretty solid. So really quick, what it generally involves is reforming units. We didn't get any reform in the opener, but that's pretty common. Getting a extension of burnout card is not necessarily uncommon if we didn't find reform, but you're not even guaranteed this. We did get this, so it kind of further allows us to at least start the burnout route. So I'm going to do that just because I find it to be the best route. As for these, none of them are particularly great. Like this one actually almost hurts us because we actually want the big unit to be in front, because Rector Flicker we want in front, and he's just going to hit really hard. I actually think Jack Strips, I don't think this is a great relic come late game, but it's definitely good early game. It pretty much makes it so none of the units that are low health ever make it to the top. Unit draft is okay. We don't really care about the extra damage, I suppose. So we're just going to put our guy maybe on the second floor. There's no... we could even put him on the top, I think. There's just not necessarily any point to putting him... We could put him middle floor, I guess, even though it's a small floor. I do want the burnout to... I mean, it's kind of negligible, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'll put one behind him and then one up top, just in case the... gold comes in top. Yep, so we get that. So he's dead. And I do really like this tomb unit as well. He is my favorite tomb unit. That's just, it's 40 damage, and also that's 40 damage that isn't just all in one unit. Like if the front unit dies, it'll cascade down and kill all the small health units. So I really like this this tomb unit, and I'm actually going to put him up here, I guess, just for in case like any units make it past. It kind of just makes sense, I suppose. We can put them up here, doesn't matter too much. So we should get the other Wicklash, and this boss will be no problem at all. Burnout start is just super easy. If we didn't get any reform or like Wicklash, burnout extension, I would have not played the burnout champ. I'd still pick him because I still think he's the best, but I just wouldn't play him turn one and just hope that I can cycle back in and play him for the boss. And if not, we still have Jack Strips, so it wouldn't have mattered too much. We'd just pay some pyre health basically, but we'd still win. So apply the Wicklash. We've pretty much won at this point, but might as well play the restores. So the restores won't do us much good in this build. We're still probably going to remove stewards first, but then restores will be the first thing removed after that. Pretty tough boss fight, eh? And there we go, molded. You're not always going to find it this early, but it's a basic card, and there's really 3 molded cards you can add to make this work. 3 reform cards, I should say, and none of them are rare. They're all either common or uncommon, so it's not. I think it's pretty consistent you can find this. So now at this point, we have the central card that we need to make this strategy work. All we really need to do now is hunt for holdover. Once we get holdover, we'll hellvent it, and then we'll be good. The other thing we're hunting for now is none of these really help our game plan, so we'll skip them. We don't want to add fluff for this build. This build We want a low deck count, and we want it to be consistent with the cards that we need. Paraffin Thug could be an option. Let's think. So another thing about this build, you generally just only add one banner unit, and it's going to be a DPS unit that you stick behind your main dude. I do like Paraffin Thug. He's definitely a good option. The best option is Animus of Will, and Bounty Hunter probably after that, but Paraffin Thug is up there. The nice thing about him is like 20 damage is fine. You'd want it to be maybe more, but the 3 health is nice, and the fact that he gains money when he kills is just pretty good. Another thing about this build is you want to kill your own units as much as possible and keep reforming them. But early on, before I have the holdover, it's like not necessarily as important to set that up yet, but by endgame we will want to set that up. So I could add the Paraffin Thug right now, just sort of guarantee that I have a viable DPS unit, and I could hit the Merchant of Steel or Magic. What we should do to determine that is, so that if we do Paraffin Thug, the one thing I will say is you do need multi-strike on him by the end, or else you might be suffering. With the reform strategy, you really want a multi-strike on your back unit. That's why Animus of Will is just the best, because it requires no real upgrades other than maybe a burnout upgrade to make it viable. Even without the burnout upgrade though, as long as you have a way to kill your own unit. Even we have Wicklash. Even Wicklash is a way to do that. You know, just stick one Wicklash on her, and then she'll burn out, and then just keep reforming her. So I'm just looking ahead at what the Merchant of Magic versus Merchant of Steel likely spread here is going to be. I think given that we already have a Steel and an Awoken banner, because I will say if I do find Animus of Will, I'll probably just remove the Paraffin that I'm going to add here, just because the Animus of Will is so much better. But I'll add the Paraffin now and probably just go here, get the extra gold, and hunt for holdover. If we do that, we're free to hit whichever Hellvent up and just Hellvent the card, and then we're just gold. We're pretty much golden at that point. So we'll take the Paraffin Thug, just so we have a DPS unit now, and it's just gonna give us extra gold, so it's just pretty good. Yeah, so we'll hunt for holdover. We did not get it. Let's see, does anything really need this? Not really, so let's re-roll for it. Double stack, so we didn't get it. You know, it's a 50% chance that we would have gotten there since we re-rolled, and there's 4 choices, so we lost the 50-50, that's fine. We'll eventually hopefully get it unless we're really unlucky. I would also say that if we don't find holdover toward the end, Permafrost is a viable option as well. Is there anything that's double stack? We don't really want to double stack Wicklash. That actually kind of hurts our game plan. So we'll just make this 0 because we know we want it 0, and then we'll purge a card. We want to leave at least a little bit of gold though to make sure we can hunt for that multi-strike next turn. So I probably won't purge 2 here. So the armor 10 for unit draft actually isn't worth it to us at this point. I already have my unit, and hunting for an Animus of Will isn't 100% necessary here, and I'd rather just, I'd rather just not take Pyre Health if I can. So they have spikes and not haste, so we're fine to just do this. I'll do this to give myself the jack strips. That way my Paraffin Thug doesn't die, because right now we don't have the holdover or anything on our molded, so molded's kind of just whatever. And I'll just do that and put him up there for the gold. And this is actually the best setup possible, because now he gets to proc the gold and kill the gold, so that's pretty nice. We'll just put these down here so that they die. I'd rather just, not having them cycle back into the deck. Put the Wicklash on him. No sense really holding out for a reform. We're not really needing reform these battles. I mean, they're just dying, right? We could afford to put one of these up here. We just need a space of 2 to reform our Burnout Champ if we need to, but I don't really think we're going to need to, it looks like. I should have probably calculated that out to try to get the Paraffin a gold proc. Oh, look at this, another molded. So we'll definitely take that here. Even if we don't... Now, the more moldeds, or the more reform cards we had... Oh, and Razor Sharp Edge is really good. So which... Sharpen could be okay as well. We could stick that. It applies spikes, so I'd have to keep reapplying it. It's probably not really needed. We already have 2... Vine Grasps. Trying to think, because the 15 times 2 units, we do want to kill them. If we get the Animus of Will, the Razor Sharp Edge is just really good to put on your DPS unit. I think it's too hard to pass that up. Razor Sharp Edge is definitely a card you're looking for in this build. So we don't really need artifacts. There is an artifact that enhances your units with 10 when they die, which is pretty good, but more necessary really is just hunting for Multi-Strike or Animus Will. So we got Multi-Strike. And Animus' speed is not better. It does 5 more damage, but the quick is actually not a good thing. And Shattered Shell is okay, but just not really needed. So we probably aren't getting Animus of Will this run, so let's just put the Multi-Strike on Paraffin Thug. And then the only other thing, I could put the damage upgrade, but I would actually rather have just another shot at getting the burnout upgrade. So we didn't get it there, that's fine, we'll keep hunting for it. The burnout upgrade is just a much better upgrade to put on him. Just guaranteeing that he dies the turn you play him, and then getting a further stack of burnout started, you know, for the reform process. I don't want to... This does nothing for me. This really does nothing for me either, so let's just not take them. We don't want to add inconsistency. With this build, you're never starved for energy. I never take energy upgrade. I always take double draw upgrade. That's just how you do it with this build. I'll even Hellvent a molded, even if I don't get any, you know, permafrost or holdover on it, just to have another one. Like you can make the build work if you have enough of these and enough card draw, any thin enough deck. You can totally still make it work. Let's go ahead and just do this. I'd rather get the free double stacks of gold as they come in. We can put him in behind him. And just... Oh, you know what? I did... oh, right. There's no gold on this battle because it's dataless, so that's fine. Can Razor Sharp Edge him. That's fine. Let's go ahead and kill that thing. Heal him. And just put you there, I guess. Getting a lot of gold from this Paraffin Thug. We can put one of these down. No harm in that. Put him at the top. I guess he's dying anyway, but yeah, whatever. Let's get some chip damage in here. Guess I should have thought... I could put a guy in front just to... I could put 2 guys in front. Probably should put the steward there in that case. So Wicklash... I'll just do this to get the upgrade on him. Because there's really nothing I can do here to prevent his death, but I'll just make it so when I reform him, he'll come in with more damage. Let's go ahead and have... Because he has 1 health, so he's gonna die anyway. But you know, that's a-okay. We should be getting moldeds once we recycle after this turn, and we may have to mold them here to kill this thing. But that's also just sort of fine. So this guy's been reformed once already. I guess there's no harm. I guess I could just Wicklash this guy, and I could do this. I think this is fine. I guess I could have put him down there to... I guess it still wouldn't have prevented the death. Alright, now we really just hope we get our moldeds in a reasonable amount of time. I guess we'll put the razor sharp edge on him. And yeah, that was a pretty bad draw. Damn, so we got them both this turn, which is not really what I wanted to happen. So what I'm gonna do... I guess we'll just put him in front. There's not much else we can do here. I guess I can Whiplash him twice. And then that almost kills him. The problem is I'm gonna need to put in about 80 damage. I guess I'll do that just with this then, because I didn't get the chance to really, get any... He'll die if I just put him in, so let's put the unit with the most burnout and damage in. So this guy will die in summon drafts. That should be enough to kill the boss. So even with a kind of wonky way that this turned out, we still ended up not taking any damage from Daedalus, which I think is a pretty good indicator of strength of this deck. Once we get holdover, we'll be sitting pretty well. Ooh, Bounty Stalker. So the two units, Animus of Will and Bounty Stalker, are so good that it's almost worth getting them and abandoning your other DPS unit. I feel like Parathon Thug is just on the cusp of being good enough not to abandon, though, and especially since I already have Multi-Strike. The question becomes, do I foresee myself getting another chance at Multi-Strike? Because I would really have to put Multi-Strike on the Bounty Stalker to make this, like, worth it to add him. He's really good with this build. Well, I could add him, I think, because... I'm probably Hellventing this turn. I'm probably not Hellventing here. I'm probably Merchant of Magicking. Then I'm probably Hellventing there. I'm probably Merchant of Magicking again. It's still only a 50% chance I get holdover. Then down here, it's a toss-up. I either have my holdover or I don't. Then I might be able to hunt for Multi-Strike again, but I'd have basically gone through with fighting Fell with the Bounty Stalker that does not have Multi-Strike, but that might be fine. It really might be fine. I think I do take the Bounty Stalker. It's just too good with this build. You generally don't want to add another minion, but if it's Animus of Will or Bounty Stalker, you can make a exception, but these all are just not good enough. And then we take Draw, of course. You can be tempted into taking space sometimes, and I would say if you're doing the Harvest route, like if you did not get offered the Burnout version of this champ, I would take the Harvest, and I would still take like the Reform as my strategy, but in that case you might have to forego one of these for a space upgrade. Probably the second upgrade you could do space, just because you do typically need more damage in that case, because the Harvest version of Rector doesn't actually really get damage. So we're going to go for hunting the holdover again. Double stack. That's a shame. I'm still not going to double stack one of them, though. I could take one of these. Maybe just that. Maybe one of these. Maybe that. And then, come on, holdover. Yes, we got it. So we'll put it on the one we've already upgraded to 0. So we're probably going to Hellvent this. But I'm still going to make this 0. Who knows, we may end up finding another, like, purpose for it. Yeah, we're skipping these. Don't need them. Deck's looking pretty good so far. Now we just need a way to kill our units, really. That's really what we're looking at now. So Merchant of Steel for the Burnout upgrade would be good. On either Stalker or... Paraffin, we'll probably put it on Paraffin first, just since we already have the Multi-Strike on him. This is fine. I mean, our Jack strips basically makes this a free trial. Jack Strips is okay for setting up your trials. It's just kind of falls off late game. So we ended up, this is one thing that does kind of suck about doing this, is that you can have situations like this where your bounty stalker comes in instead of the thug. Like, I would rather have the thug in this case. I suppose that's fine though. Let's put him in front so he dies. And even though this gives him even more armor, I think that's fine. I just probably don't want to reform my Rector, and I'd rather reform this Bounty Stalker. Oh, it's a shame that I have to... So I could do this actually. This... this allows... I probably should have just put the Stalker up here in hindsight, because I can't even kill it with a razor sharp edge. I guess that's fine though. So I'll put him in front, give him some of that. Another nice thing about razor sharp edge is I can use it to kill him technically if I need to. And we'll get this on holdover. Might as well play it just to get the holdover. Put you up there for the hell of it. Get him held over. Might as well get the gold, I guess. I don't necessarily need him to be reforming if I'm already reforming the Bounty Stalker. It'll be more than enough damage even without multi-strike, so I think that's fine. Probably put him here. I have an extra space to put a drag down. He'll die from burn. Oh, I can't fit him in. Well, that's too bad. I should have put him up here and put a steward down here just to have it get hurt. I don't know, it's fine. I guess we just let the stewards come through. Why did my Paraffin Thug die again? Did I put Whiplash on him or something? Huh. I don't know what happened there. Oh well. Let's put this bad boy out front. Could have actually done the thug just to get the money, but I suppose this is fine. Let's put you there. You can at least die this other turn. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's try to get a little bit of damage here so that I don't take like too much. We can do this just to get him burned out. I don't really know if there's like much purpose. We'll just put him behind. Put him behind too. He'll burn out. 12 damage does suck to take, but you know, it's just kind of whatever, I suppose. We can kill both of these backline guys. Might as well put this on the back liner and call that good. Should be fine here. Just start reforming our dudes. It's too bad I didn't get the razor sharp edge here. Oh, you know what? It wouldn't kill him anyway because it's a max health. So let's do this, I suppose. That way he'll be up here and I can do this. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, he's dead anyway. Good to know we have a lot of leeway right now, though. Really don't need any of these. Another one of these. These are just kind of win more at this stage. Memento Mori is a little overcosted, I feel. We would have a lot of deaths. I guess it'd be fine as a cleanup. It's fine to have one of these, I think. We might need it for cleanup. And these we're probably not taking. And Snare could be okay, I guess, but it's a little... It's could be an option, I suppose. I just don't think we need it. I think taking the Memento Mori is just fine there. So we're probably just wanting to Hellvent the held over card at this point, I think. Check the Concealed Caverns first. I guess this one wouldn't be horrible because it applies one burnout, which could be a way to get our units dying faster, especially the Paraffin Thug. Because we still haven't got... We're looking for Crushing Demise or Subsiding Blade, really. If we can't find either of them, which is totally possible that we don't find them, we do need some ways to get the burnout applied. We may not even find the burnout upgrade, so... You know, but we're definitely duplicating that for the time being. So we don't need any more reform cards at this point. Spikes helps us a ton. We're definitely taking that. That just helps us kill our units. Like, why not do that, right? We'll put him on the bottom floor. So he'll die. He'll get a lot of extra... sucks that we got the Memento Mori here. Let's do this, actually. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. And then we'll just keep this held over, and I guess we'll heal 1 HP on him. I do want extra gold. I could get 2 extra gold if I do this, so I might as well do that. And then this guy can take this gold. So that's 4. I can do this then. Yeah, let's do that. And this guy, I guess, helps him die. Though I don't know we need the Bounty Stalker in this fight. Probably just want to keep reforming our Rector. I think I like that more. Actually, that gives him extra armor, so let's not do that. Yeah, I think this is just fine. Oh, I guess... Oh yeah, the jack strips killed him anyway. So we can do that on 0 energy if we needed it, although we aren't spending any here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So there. This would have been a nice Vine Whip turn. That's fine though. We might as well just play all these, I suppose. And then... Do I want extra burnout on these dregs? Because I'm going to reform these guys down... Or I'm going to reform him down here. Let's just do this. So I'll reform... I think Bounty Stalker up here. In front. And that should finish him. So it'll be him coming in. Let's put one of these behind here, I suppose. So I'll probably want him to survive the first hit. Yeah, that just is better, okay. Look how much gold I'm getting from this Paraffin Thug. That's one really nice thing about Paraffin Thug as your DPS. So he's gonna be a little short. Could add 5. The boss is coming up. I could just attempt to kill the boss by extending the burnout of these units. See, he gets 18 armor. This would actually do more than it. Do a lot of damage. Let's do that. Yeah, I think I like that. And we might as well put that on him. Might as well heal him. Oh, right, this boss. So we're just gonna, I guess, want to extend there. We want him to burn out. We want to leave 2 spaces open. So I think we'll just, don't want to actually reform him yet. I'll just put one of these guys down here and then leave. Since he burns out, we'll just, I guess, reform him for now since he burns out. Just put him there, I guess, and then call that good. See how much stealth this burns up. Not much. Well, I think we're still fine. Once the stealth comes out, he doesn't have a whole lot of, like, health, and we're going to be hitting him with a pretty good amount of damage. So... wow, why did they... oh, because it... huh, that's interesting. I didn't realize they would, like, stay there. Well, at least they burn out, so we're not going to play any of these, though. Should be able to finish him now. Especially with the Whiplash. Him alone kills him, but let's see if we can get that gold. So let's see if we can calculate this out. It'll be 105 plus 116, so 105 plus 116 is 121. 121 times 3 is 333. Or wait, 121 times 3 is 363. 363 minus 486 is 1. I'm getting, it's not worth it. I mean, I have 475 gold, whatever. I could do it, but whatever. I have so much gold, it doesn't matter. I don't want to hurt my brain too bad. Sure, why not? Kind of a whatever relic. Wicked Blaze would actually be pretty nice. I wouldn't add a molded, but I think a Wicked Blaze is good enough to add. I probably won't hold over it, because we already have the 2 on holdover. This is just like a nice to have at this point, but I generally don't add like nice to haves to this deck, but this is like the nice to have that is primo, so might as well take it. You're getting 10 extra damage on a multi-strike unit. That's pretty good. These are just not really needed. The draw extra turn would be okay if it didn't take up a space, you know? I just don't want it taking up a space. I also don't want it just taking up my initial draw. I don't know what we'd be hunting for there. I guess cost reduction on Memento Mori could make sense. Holdover on Razor Sharp Edge could make sense too. That's an option. It's probably a better option than relics. Even though that plus 10 relic would be nice to dead units. Pyre health would be nice too, but this would allow us to do some removals too. I think I'm just leaning toward this. Let's see what we get here. I don't think any of these actually help us. So, big misses on the caverns so far. But that's fine. We've hit on other things. We really would like to see a Crushing Demise. Subsiming Blade this late is a little bit rough, but it would be an option too. So holdover. I think it's not the worst thing in the world to hold this over. I think now we want to see the Merchants of like, yeah, I don't know. One of these on holdover would be, as consume is nice. And then I think we just start purging. We don't really need to re-roll for anything. Let's get these stewards out. Regens are the next ones out. So fell. We just greatly increased our deck consistency by getting those stewards out. I think that's better than chances at relics. And we have a holdover on Razor Sharp Edge, so our Paraffin Thug. I still don't regret the Bounty Stalker, I don't think. I'm gonna put it up here though, because he'll die next turn and he'll kill this thing. I think that is like a-okay. I think. Guess we'll find out. Oh, they just like die. I guess I should have put them up there. So how did he come? Wait, he came in with, oh, that's a permanent damage increase. I forgot. Like, this unit is so busted. I should really hunt for multi-strike on him and actually just remove the Paraffin Thug, like, in hindsight. I guess having both of them is fine. So in light of all this, I'm probably just going to... Well, this will get us 2 gold. Let's do that. I'll do that. And this guy in front is fine. And I'll just wax and spike this, I think, to get it out of the deck and get the burnout going. Guess he'll get 12 damage, and actually he will get no damage in on us, so that's fine. Slay. How about we don't allow you to slay? Huh. Bottom 10 for all 3 moldeds, huh? All 4 moldeds? All 4 reform cards in the bottom 10. That's like pretty cool, don't you think? This only does 50. This is, I don't know, it's kind of a weak card. I guess I'll put this on him and just kill him and call it good. I can put him up here this turn or something. Oh, that's right. That's actually still good. The Razor Blade actually really allows me to kill the own unit, so that's pretty good. I guess I'll just have the Bounty Stalker finish this guy off. And then he'll burn out. I guess I have to do Flicker here. That's fine, because getting his burnout higher is like not a bad thing. Who do I want to Razor Sharp Edge? I guess him. It's not like I need health on him. I can put one of these up here just to try to kill this thing. I will want it gone just to get an extra hit in. So we'll do this on the multi-strike guy. That that sweep is pretty fucking brutal, isn't it? Guess we're gonna do this. So that kills all of them. I'll put him behind, I guess. It's fine. I could actually... If I do this... Yeah, that works. Just mold them up here. try to finish this thing off once and for all. Guess I have to play this. Having one drag is fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now I could Wicklash him, but I think I just want him to die. So I'll just Wicklash him. Do need to get these regenerate cards out of my deck. Guess I can't really play this guy. Let's go do this, I guess. Wicked Blaze on him. This on him. Keep this held over. Burn out 3. I'll actually just let it cycle back through the deck. I mean, we're winning anyway. We're winning this anyway. There's no way this guy's gonna get through. Let me think. Should I just be greedy here and like let him die one more time? Might as well, right? It's no sense not doing that, right? Put him down this turn. I don't even need the razor sharp edge. Put him in front. Hopefully he dies again. Could have done the paraffin to try to get the gold too, but I think just getting him extra damage for if I can get multi-strike in this bounty hunter, bounty stalker or whatever. Definitely not taking another one though. And these just aren't really needed. So we'll take another card draw. We could take another space. We could take a space enhancement. But we have 3 cards on holdover. We might as well have the extra draw. Because the thing is, we might have 4. Like if I get a... I still have a chance to get a Crushing Demise, I suppose. Or Subsiming Blade. I would totally hold it over if I could. I think at this point we're hunting, even though there's free removals here, I would rather just hunt for that multi-strike and the bounty stalker. And if I do get that, I'll just remove the Paraffin Thug. There's no real reason for me to have Paraffin Thug at that point. Ooh. Only thing that sucks here... I'll do this, because he's easier to kill, especially since he has stealth and more health, and I'll hold the burnout upgrade for him and then multi-strike. Making him 1 less could make him actually justifiably not have to be removed. Maybe. I guess we'll see. Endless. At least we got this burnout upgrade. Let's just re-roll for that multi-strike. Didn't get it. Do we have another shot at it? We do have another shot at it. We'll see. It's not necessary. He's doing so much damage. I mean, given that I didn't get the upgrade, he's still doing more damage than the Paraffin probably, you know? So, it's fine. I'm not going to take any of these, though. It does suck that we couldn't do any removes. You know, knowing how that went, I think I would have rather gone the other way, but that's fine. Stick with the burnout upgrade. 150 health and damage is insane. Oh, nice. Spell Shield. We don't care about that. Spell Shield's the easiest trial, no matter what your deck, in my opinion. And this is the easiest boss. This boss honestly needs a buff. If you lose to this boss, you were not gonna make... I don't know how you made it here anyway. The boss is like easier than Fel. Paraffin Thug, get that money. Sucks that we got the space, you know, down here, but I could get extra gold But I think I'd rather just save my pyre health and kill this thing. We can do this. And let's just do that. The pyre, or the gilded wings, I think I called it a pyre wing. It's a gilded wing, actually. The gilded wings are just so fucking annoying. These guys are just gonna die naturally through jack strips, though. I guess putting this guy down is still fine.
Your life is your life.
Might as well do that. Just do that. I'm gonna switch this track. Not that I don't like it, it's just I don't want like a voice counter flick or counteracting with my you know what. Might as well do the Wicked Blaze to reform him. He'll be up here waiting to kill this gilded wing. He'll need a little help though, so let's put one of these down. Is that enough? 184. Still, it's so crazy how much fucking health these gilded wings have. I think they're just a busted unit. Oh well. I do like this song. Okay, let's get the old Rector Flicker into play. Let's do this, I guess. I should have done this before I put him down, because I actually don't want the burnout extended on him. Oh well. Let's do this to kill him and then reform him. Against this boss, we're not really gonna have an issue. Just put him behind, I guess. And we will just spam these up top to burn them out of the deck. Look at the cute little paraffin thug. Too bad we can't kill one of these guys. Keep these held over though. Guess we have to leave these. I'm not going to place them down though. Do that. So we can put one of these in. And look how this guy just stands no chance. Not that any of them would, but this guy just especially stands no chance. Let's get you some extra damage. Definitely got the gold taken care of. Oh, guess he's gonna die anyway. Nice, we got Subsuming Blade. I think we'll take it. It's a holdover option. Subsuming Blade's totally fine. It sucks that we got it this late, but it's totally enough to kill our units so that we can reform them a little more consistently, which is kind of what we needed. Those are two great. Pyre obviously sucks, but the other two cards are generally great if you weren't going Melting Remnant. So we could go for a holdover on Subsuming Blade or multi-strike on Bounty Stalker. 50-50 to get multi-strike, whereas I could just Hellvent a Subsuming Blade if I don't get, like if I get Permafrost, I could totally just Hellvent the Subsuming Blade. I think this has a better floor, this has a better ceiling. I just don't know that the multi-strike is like needed at this point. Don't get me wrong, it would be insanely good, but really just isn't needed. I feel like the subsiming blade protects us against a little bit more. We're cycling through our deck somewhat often. Removals would be nice, but I most likely using a lot of my gold on removals as is anyway. Pyre health would be okay. Both sides are like equally good to me, I feel. This side has the potential to be shittier, just because if I don't get the multi-strike. But it's like definitely sexier. It's 50-50. I don't think the math is exactly 50-50. It's like, you know, it's a 1 out of 4 into a 1 out of 3 chance. I think that roughly comes to 50-50. Forget my exact probability theory calculations. Let me think. Hellvent. I already have things I can do. Let's go for the high roll. Boo. 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 Yeah, whatever. Oh. Let's see what the trinkets are. Maybe we get the, definitely don't want that. This is like actively bad for this strategy, to be honest. You want your stuff burning out early. Alright. We missed on like everything, but whatever. It's not like we're not gonna win. You know, in hindsight, I definitely would have rather gone the other route. We could have got just some good things going on, but we're gonna win. It's fine. Make that win streak up to 3. Actually got both units here. It really fucks us over with this bottom. Like, how many times has the bottom floor been this small one? It's kind of bullshit, right? Let's go ahead and kill. Probably want to get him into play. See, another thing that sucks is like I couldn't get my subsiming blade down to 1 energy. It really wants to be at 1 energy. Suppose that's fine though. If it was at 1 energy, I could have killed my own unit with it. So I think the proper play was to go the other route, but I think we'll still be fine. I think we'll do this just to start taking. We don't really have AoE, so getting some extra damage here is not like the worst thing in the world. Just let him burn out. Put him up top. Hold over. Let's go ahead and get this guy on a timer already. So this will allow us to get a little bit more damage in. And oh man, there's a lot of fuckers coming in, huh? So let's get up here. Okay, we need another one then. I guess no matter what, we're just fucking dying here, huh? So you die to Firewing, you kill 2 of the dregs. You kill this drag and him, yeah, we're just fucking dying. Wow, that's a lot of damage gonna be coming in. It's really fucking unfortunate. See, these jack strips don't do jack shit. So let's try to kill the one with more damage. Do you want to try to, like, prevent some of this damage from coming in? Maybe I just have to take it. I think I just have to take it. So 149. Let's do this first. So 36. 158 plus 36 is 194. Guess it doesn't really matter where I put these. Him slaying. Okay, we could do this. Oh, fuck. No, we can't. I do want this held over still, I think. Don't want these. Kind of want them out of the deck. It's not like giving this guy the slay is gonna matter. A lot of damage there. Alright, Subsuming Blade. I can use this to kill him. Give that guy armor, but that is probably fine. Subsuming Blade we actually might want to use just to kill these ass fucks. Let's kill that one. Let me think how we're gonna take these out. So he'll kill that guy. I'll be able to kill this guy with Subsuming Blades, so I can just do this for extra damage. I could put this behind, so that maybe somehow this guy kills the Gilded Wing, and then these drafts will burn out and then kill them. I don't know how that's gonna work though. I don't know if the burnout makes it die like after the turn's over. Hopefully not. I mean, I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll kill this one. Probably want to put a drag in front. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, wait, what? What happened there? Does he burn out before these guys die, or what? This is not turning out well. At least the light wings will die before they reach the top. This fucking Gilded Wing is gonna have his way with me, though. Did I say we were gonna win? Can I, like, go back on that now? Okay, that's at least okay. Well, we know we're gonna get him reformed. Question is, I guess we're just gonna have to take 15 here. God, these guys are so fucking brutal, dude. There's just no way I can get to him. I need that Subsuming Blade or the Vine Grasp. probably rather kill here. Just kill the one of them. Here, I guess. Just get more damage in. Oh, this is so rough. He'll die at least. So the question becomes... God, we might die. 40 times... I should have put some upgrades on those dregs. That was a mistake. 10 at the Merchant of Steel. So 40 times 4 is what we need. He actually kills me. This fucking Gilded Wing kills me because he's a piece of shit. If I do this, it doesn't kill me. But then I can't use it on him. Which is bullshit. Right, is my math right there? So hit me once, then I have to hit him fucking 4 times. And he'll hit me, so I'll be down to 33, and he'll hit me 4 more fucking times. Right? No, wait. I think I survive with, like, barely any health. So, he'll die from Jackstrip. He'll come up at 144. And at 144, so I need... So he'll hit me. I'm at 33. I hit him. He's at 104. I'm down to 23. He's at 84. Oh wait, 104 goes down to 64. I'm down to 13. He's down to 24. I'm down to 3. Then he dies. So I do survive, so I should kill him. This floor is very unfortunate, isn't it? We're just going to have to stack this floor up, I think. I'm going to have to kill this guy. Make him stronger. Make him last longer because I can't reform him. This is really rough. Okay, well, at least we can do that. God, I hate Gilded Wing. Busted fucking unit. Let's kill our own guy here. May as well do this first then. Kill him, even though it gives him extra armor. And then put him down. We might still be able to win. So we get a Wicked Blaze. Yeah, we'll win. It'll be close. This is a lot closer than I thought it would be. This would have been a whole hell of a lot easier if I got multi-strike or if I just went the other path. So Wicked Blaze on our multi-striker. Rector Flicker in front. And Bounty Stalker still doing the most damage, so let's put him in the back. Yep, that's enough. Perfect. God, that was hard. Let's not fuck with anything. But that brings the win streak to 3 now with Melting Remnant and Awoken, so obviously it's pretty good. I think a 3 streak on Covenant 25 is certainly good, especially given that we never really got all the pieces we needed. I think it just shows that you don't need all the pieces, and it still just sort of works. We didn't get the multi-strike, we didn't go the other way to get like a good reliable self-kill. Not that we really needed it. The Crushing Demise would have really helped with that fight, but yeah. I guess that's the first time I've had Wax and Spike work. I will say it didn't do a whole lot for us. I still don't think it's a great card, but hell yeah, that's how I feel about this run. Hell yeah, 3 streak. Alright, so hopefully y'all got a little bit of takeaway there. I'm going to keep hitting this, see how high we can get this streak. I think it's already at a 3 streak. I think it's viable, especially because 3 is the highest I've done anyway. So if I can do 3, that means you can do 3 for sure. So yeah, until next time, thank you for watching.